Hello. Oh, hello. Amberverse, let's go. I am going to start reacting to AMBERLYNN's content. You know why? This is why. Because I feel like a lot of the reaction channels on Chantel, that's a totally different subject. I was just watching a video about her, but I will not be covering Chantel here on my channel just yet. I don't know enough about her, but when it comes down to my girl AMBERLYNN, I know a little bit about her. Okay, let me tell you. And I'm going to tell you this right here. I relate to her. Okay, I have BPD. I have a stupid, weird personality. I'm bisexual, not lesbian, but I'm bisexual, so I relate to her on that level at least a little bit. I relate to her on the level of being obese. I'm obese as well. Look at me, bitch. I mean, come on. I've been on several diets, trying this or that, but the thing about it is, when it comes to a diet, and AMBERLYNN, you know this too, but you won't say it, you gotta be consistent. And you gotta just keep going with it, even when you have your lulls and even when you have your highs. You know what I'm saying? Also, she's inspired me to start doing my own vlog channel. So I started a channel where I'm vlogging. I am, at this moment, taking advice from Zachary Michael, where you build up content for a little while and then you just go ahead and start posting. So that's what I'm doing here. So far, I got a good hour or two unedited, recorded, that I'm going to go through and edit and blah, blah, blah. But that's besides the point. What we're here for today is reacting to AMBERLYNN in her last video, because she did go on like a hiatus for 3 weeks. I will, obviously sympathize with her on a lot of levels, with a lot of issues, because I suffer from the same kind of things. And what I'm trying to do with my channel is bring awareness to some of the things, you know what I'm saying? And also kind of like have her back a little bit, but I'm not going to shy away from calling you out, sister. I am a little bit older than you, and as a big sister fat bitch, I will be critiquing you too, bitch. You gotta start listening. Sometimes you just need a big sister, not one of these little bitches over here talking shit, making fun of you, and da. No, you need a big sister who cares about you, relates to you, understands you, and is gonna say, AMBERLYNN, stop it. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's get to it. Oh, my computer. I got my notes out here. We did just start doing it, but we started over.
First is just some Power Grip Primer by e.l.f. I love this stuff.
I like that primer
too. I use my fingers when I use
I like
this.
it too. I use it a lot.
So where have I been? I just needed a break. I have been on YouTube for 11 years, and I just feel like as time goes on, my breaks become longer.
Honey, you've earned your time to take a break, okay? I believe that, just like a regular job that has vacation time, and as you've been there longer and longer, your vacation time gets longer and longer. That's kind of like what you're doing here, So it's fine.
I'm sure avid watchers have also noticed that.
Mama, what are you doing?
And I'm really bad at telling people, oh, I'm gonna take a break, by the way. I should tell you guys that, but I never know what's gonna happen until it happens, if that makes sense. So next thing I'm about to use is just Maybelline New York Fit Dewy and Smooth foundation in color 115 Ivory. I know a lot of people don't understand because it's not a normal job. Being a YouTuber is not normal.
Right.
It's more popular now than ever, but it's hard. It does get hard, especially like, let's be real, with the type of following that I have. I'm very grateful for everyone who watches me. I will always be grateful for that. But things do get heavy over here, no pun intended. And things just get really overwhelming. Like, I do have mental health problems, as you guys know. So sometimes, like, the way I'm treated online can make my mental health a little worse.
Girl, you have to ignore that. You really do. You have to. People are mean on the internet. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you're not gonna get away from that. So just ignore that. Like Zachary Michael said in his videos. Obviously, I do watch him, but I feel like he isn't as like mean, if you will. You know what I mean? So I feel like he's the best channel for me to watch, because I don't like when people are just blatantly just fucking awfully mean to you. You know what I'm saying? It's not right. It really isn't. Everybody, you know, we're all human. We all deserve love. We all deserve to be treated with respect. So with that being said, that is another reason I am doing this channel.
So instead of complaining about it, it's easier for me to sometimes just like disappear. And I am sorry for those who like worry, but I promise.
Sorry to keep pausing, you guys, but like, and also people like to say that you're a narcissist, AMBERLYNN. I don't believe she's a narcissist at all. I have had my fair share of encounters and relationships with narcissistic people, so I don't believe that she's a narcissist. With that being said, she has BPD and I have it as well, and a lot of times what is perceived as narcissism is a part of that disease. And you guys don't understand, there's some medication out there that'll help BPD. BPD is strictly trauma based, therefore it is only talk therapy that will help it. And AMBERLYNN does need to be more consistent with her therapy, though. We all know that.
Like, I am okay. And to top it all off, like, I just wanted to spend time with Tommy, just like me and her. Because I caught myself just like always thinking about, should I be filming? Oh my god, I should film this. Okay, I'm gonna film it. It just kind of like takes away like the authentic feelings and memories and experiences. Like when you're constantly thinking like, oh, should I be filming this? People thought that I got a strike. And the only reason why I know this is because if you guys don't follow me on Instagram, I do Q&As on there, or I have been. And I've been doing them daily just because I like to talk to you guys. And a lot of you like thought I was like striked or whatever. And no, YouTube did take down 2 videos of mine recently. It was rotisserie chicken and I ate 5,000 calories today. So the more that I think about it, I don't really understand like the rotisserie chicken one, because when you actually go back and watch that video, I literally, oh, I forgot to say, I'm now just doing my eyebrows, which is my least favorite part of my makeup. I very much have eyebrow blindness. I just use this like elf eyebrow.
Girl, you're not a beauty influencer, so we don't have to do this.
So the rotisserie.
And also, what is eyebrow blindness? What is that, girl?
Chicken one, like, I don't actually fully understand, because I probably ate like maybe 300 calories of chicken. I know a lot of people like to say that I ate the whole rotisserie chicken. No, didn't happen. But there are other mukbangers out there who definitely have, and their videos are still up. But I'm not gonna appeal it. I'm not gonna argue with YouTube. It is what it is. Like, I genuinely don't fully care. But I do understand like the 5,000 calorie one. Like, as someone who is morbidly obese, like, I should not really be posting that online. So I definitely get it. But I do think, so like discrimination, because I've seen the topic of discrimination come up. If YouTube wants to take down I ate some rotisserie chicken, they should probably take down everyone else's. Well, I don't know. I'm not gonna fight with them about it. It is what it is. But like how it happened is kind of like a long story, but here's the short version. So I had a journalist from NBC actually contact me, and they were like, I want to do an interview with you because we're kind of talking about like the Nikocado thing, and then it got me into like Girl World, and I want to talk about Girl World. I want to interview you and understand like how it feels like to have all these reaction channels talk about you all the time, and online bullying and fat phobia and all of that. And I was just like,
I know what it's like, girl.
because I've been asked to do things like this like a lot, and I never do it. This eyebrow looks darker because
that's why I'm starting to react to you, honestly. Like I said, and I keep saying throughout this video because it's my first one, but I want everybody to understand that yes, I am doing a reaction channel, but I'm not here to hate her. I'm here to be like a big sister. I'm here to critique the times she needs to be, and also be a friend kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? Because there's too many people just outright fucking hating this girl. And whoever she is, however she is, it is undeserving.
The sun is more so on the side of my face, so if I block it, it looks even. So I just wanted to let everyone know. It's definitely annoying, not gonna lie. Next I'm gonna do is my eyeliner, and everyone always asks what eyeliner to use. I use e.l.f. liquid eyeliner in jet black. So anyways, I always like say no to like collaborations, interviews, sponsors. Like I don't know why. I get kind of like anxious a little bit, like thinking about doing any of these things. But the journalist was like, you know, I talked to a reaction channel and they actually did the interview with me, and immediately in my head I was like, oh, I know it's Zachary Michael, because I feel like he is like the most popular,
Michael,
and he's not
sure.
like downright
But
mean.
if
There's a lot of reaction
I would have
channels where
preferred
like
it that
very
way, you know?
fat phobic, fat shaming, like just mean. And Zachary's like not like that. Like I've had my moments where I really strongly dislike him.
Yes.
And that's normally during a time where like I'm going through something and like he doesn't believe that I'm going through it, or he thinks that I lied about something and he's taking like his audience aside. Like usually it's something like that, which is like totally normal, especially someone with BPD. Like we have a fear of rejection, hardcore. And when people don't believe me, when it's something like serious that I've talked about, for me, it feels like rejection. So it makes sense.
Yeah, because we take things really, really personal. We, as people with BPD, we don't just take something and like feel the emotion, be done with it. We like really feel the emotion. You know what I'm saying? And that's not always easy.
That's why sometimes I really strongly dislike Zachary Michael. But it is what it is. People can believe what they want. I've really truly come to the terms where it's like nothing I say or do will ever change someone's opinion of me. So I'm just gonna be me, and that's that. So anyways,
girly pop, that's all you can do is be you. Be AMBERLYNN all the time, 100% of the time. We don't want anybody else. Being you is just enough. You don't have to be anybody else. Just had to say that. It's taken me a long time to learn that as well.
I knew the journalist was talking about Zachary Michael. Like, she didn't straight up say that, but like I knew it. And then Zachary Michael later on confirmed that yes, it is him who actually was interviewed by the journalist. And I guess the journalist contacted YouTube and was talking about my YouTube channel. And so then it made YouTube more aware of me and who I am. So they have recently gone through every single one of my videos, and out of almost 3,000 of them, they've deleted 2. But not once have they striked me, because I think they're fully aware that like I'm not going to purposely break terms of service. But, like when they remove your video, they send you an email and they explain why they did it. And literally in the email, they told me like, we're aware that you probably weren't aware that this was breaking terms of service, so we're not gonna like strike your channel. But a lot of people thought I was striked because there is a reaction channel, well, multiple reaction channels that like to say things that aren't real, and they say it with such confidence that it's like you can't help but believe everything that they're saying. But yeah, literally no. And it's like that a lot. Like with reaction channels. I'm gonna do my eyeliner real quick because I cannot do my eyeliner and talk at the same time. But let me finish my thought. It's like that a lot with reaction channels. Like they'll say something as if it's fact, as if they were there, as if they saw all the proof in the world.
Yeah, that is true. There are a lot of reaction channels, and you know, if you like frogs, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm just saying though that they're brutal. They say things like they're fact, and people are gonna believe that, and that's why I don't understand why that's even okay. Because if anybody that's gonna watch this channel, or is watching this channel, I should say, hopefully I have some people interested, but you watch this channel, you're gonna see that I'm not going to say anything unless it's factual or my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to just go off some bullshit and then be like, oh, yep, that's the truth. That's the way we got to go. No, bitch. That bitch pisses me off. Swear to God. Sorry.
As if they are me, and like people will run with it and believe it, and it just gets a lot. It gets exhausting. It's heavy. It's over small things. It's over big things. It's over everything, and it's just a lot. Let me do my eyeliner real quick. I will be right back.
Zachary Michael would say cinematography, or
y'all, I wish you could have seen the last time I did my makeup. It was like a few days ago. I should have vlogged. I'm telling you, it was the best I've ever done my makeup. I was like, I don't know what's going on. I did get new mascara. I got new eyeliner. So I think I was like, all right, we're gonna take our time. It literally took me an hour. It was splendid, I'm not gonna lie. So my goal for the rest of October and for November is to upload Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Girl, are you sure? Because I don't want you making no promises that you can't keep. Because I feel like I do that sometimes. And with BPD, we, you know, one day we feel one way, one day we feel another. You can't, don't make any promises, bitch. Just saying. Amberlynn, you're a bitch. You've made it into the bitch world. And in the bitch world, which is me and my mom so far, you are also a bitch. Now, you're making promises you can't keep.
Am I going to promise that? No. But that is my goal.
Good girl, no promises. No promises.
What am I gonna post? We're gonna go back to like that era of my life where I film just random stuff. We can do like what I ate today videos. We can do like eat with me. We're gonna do some weigh-ins. We're gonna do some vlogs, maybe some challenges, some tags, some Q&As, some just everything type deal.
Situation type deal.
Because that's literally all I've been doing lately. Well, not lately because I've taken a break.
I like that white.
Literally all I've been doing has been vlogs, like when filming. So we're gonna switch her up and we're gonna do other stuff.
Ooh, I'm so excited, girl. Be a part of the Amberverse. Hey. Oop. I'm a part of the Amberverse. Hey girl, ooh girl, ooh, 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 yeah, yeah, ooh. Yeah, girl, world, oh, oh. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm really, really sorry. Don't stop watching my channel because of my weird dances and singing. Okay, please. But we gotta show love to our queen, you guys. Our Amberlynn and Savior. Our Savior Lynn, if you will.
Like literally just for me to like say where I've been, to let you guys know that I am coming back. By the way, a lot of people are asking, I mean, a lot of people have always asked because I love glitter. I'm usually using the glitter from like ColourPop. It's like a pressed on glitter, which I've had for so long. It comes in like this little thing, but I have like multiple. I have a pink one, a white one, and a gold one, which people do compliment me on those 100%. But ever since I switched and started using this guy, you guys have been asking like, what is that glitter? And I got it off of Amazon. So if I can go back, because I don't have the little box that it came in, and it says in very small letters the brand, but I don't want to pronounce it wrong. But if I can go back on Amazon and do like a screenshot, and I'll just like post it for you guys here, because I'm telling you, I'm obsessed with her.
Ooh, girl, I need me some of that. I love that. That is so pretty. Girl. Oh my god. Bitch. And it's waterproof? Oh.
And also, mascara's next. The mascara that I definitely recommend for people who are like, you know what, I just love a drugstore makeup. So it's the Falsy Surreal by Maybelline. I'm telling you, it's so good. I'm just
that's
like,
all I get is
okay,
drugstore.
Thank you.
Are you kidding me?
Like, for the longest time, Better Than Sex was like my
thank
jam.
you.
And then I slowly
There's nothing
just
better
started
than that.
experimenting and like using other mascaras, because I was like, that can't be like the end all be all. Like, there has to be better out there. And I tried that with eyeliner, but no, I'm telling you, Elf liquid eyeliner is the only eyeliner I will ever use. Do you guys see Rarity's tail? She's so shy. When it comes to mascara, I will say, out of all the ones I've ever tried in my lifetime, this one is like by far one of my absolute favorites. And you can get this literally anywhere. Walmart, Target. I got this little fella from the Walgreens. Like, you can find it anywhere. So yeah, rest of October, November, just a random, Rarity walking by, just a random videos, Monday, Wednesday,
They call
Friday.
me Random Mel, believe it or not.
And the reason
so I
why
know
I
about
don't
the
say
randomness.
December is because December is different. Like, that's Vlogmas. I don't know if I'm doing Vlogmas. I did not do it last year. The year before,
Girl, please do Vlogmas, for God's sake, mother effer. I want to be a part of Vlogmas. Come on!
did do it and I was fully successful. But like, every era of my life is so different. It's like, will Vlogmas fit in this era? Question mark, question mark, question mark.
It will.
I don't know. I don't have an answer for that.
Yes, you do know.
If right now, today was December 1st, and I had to do Vlogmas, I wouldn't be able to do it. I wouldn't. But, we'll see. Like, genuinely, we will see. Oh, she just poked her eye, folks. She just poked her.
Oh my God, I hate when I do that. I fucking hate, and I do it all the time. Makes my eye water all down my face and shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna take, what was that laugh? I was gonna take down my hair, but I'm living
she's so insecure
for this messy bun. I'm actually living for it. The only thing
now you're living for your poop bun. Because I remember Zachary Michael talking about on his channel how when you have a poop bun, that means that you said yourself that means you're not doing too good. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
hand fix. Let's fix this guy right here. Let's tuck him in. He thinks he's the life of the party. Okay, that looks good. Sometimes you just like need your hair up in a pony. Like, my hair is so much. Which I love my hair, so don't get me wrong. Well, I don't love it as much as I once used to, but going through like menopause.
Girl, I love your hair. I think your hair is beautiful, and I'm currently trying to grow mine out as well. So it's been about 2 years, and I went from like really short hair to now the hair that I have is like shoulder length almost, but I had like parts of my hair that were shaved and everything. So I feel like I'm doing pretty good. And people say that, you know, once you get to the 5-year mark, you know, that's when you're usually at a good length. So I'm I'm hoping that I'm at a good length that in 3 more years. I want it to be super long because there's a lot that I want to do with my hair. I think it's beautiful. And yeah. Blonde, long hair, bitch with blue eyes.
I was like,
okay.
I'm telling you guys, after I stopped taking my estradiol, which I was never supposed to be taking, which is so crazy. Like, I still can't get over that. I took it for 2 years. And they were like, no. No, you should not even take it. That's a whole, I still to this day do not understand how that happened, and I don't really want to talk about it. Sometimes I got diamonds, but no, I think we're just gonna stay like this. What was I saying? Oh yeah, ever since I stopped taking estradiol, like my hair changed texture, which also is my fault because I was crimping my hair a lot after like not using heat ever.
Yeah, all that heat.
I was crimping it daily, multiple times a day, because my hair like does not like keeping a curl. So I would go back and like, oh, well, it's been a few hours and it's not as like crimped as it was 2 hours ago, so let's redo it. Like, it was just so bad, and I wasn't using like heat protectant. Like, I just wasn't taking care of my hair, let's be so for real. But in January, it's gonna be a full year that I have not used heat on my hair. Like in January, that was like my New Year's resolution, and I know people are like, what? My New Year's resolution literally was like, do not use heat on your hair, and I've actually been successful. Something I do highly recommend, which is Tommy actually recommended this to me. If you have frizzy or fried hair.
I love that stuff. That stuff is the shit. I absolutely love it. I love it. I love it.
There is this stuff that I saw on TikTok that L'Oreal makes, but it's not in the USA. It's in a different country. It's for people who have my type of hair, like too fried and damaged. L'Oreal, bring it to the USA.
Hey, what is up, Gore World? We are here today because Amber, right after I recorded my reaction to your video, you posted one. Girl, be testing me today, bitch. I just also want to let you guys know that I won't just be reacting to AMBERLYNN videos on here for now. That's just how I'm starting, but it doesn't take away from how special the girl world is to me, okay? Also, you know, I woke up to this video, so I didn't get to it last night when she posted it, but here we are, and I'm just adding it to the last one. Also, what other fucking announcements we got before we start watching? I don't think there's much. We gotta get to this situation type deal, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm sizzling? Let's get to it. Oh, let's get to it. Oh, let's get to it. Okay, get out of the way here. Okay.
Hello, welcome to a new vlog.
Hello.
I know I like to point out the obvious, but my hair is a mess. She is super frizzy, and I have a lot of hairs growing back from when like I lost a lot of hair. Like, crimping and whatever. I do have a lot of hairs growing back, so that makes it even more frizzy. Hello, welcome to a new video. Can you guys believe it? Because I don't even know if I can. So I actively don't know where my tripod is, so I'm gonna sit you guys on some markers. We have a little wetness right here because I just refilled the animal's water. So on days that Tommy works, especially, like I have the same like morning routine. I'll wake up, take the dogs out, refill cat food, dog food, water. It's just like every day, just my go-to. They say that it takes 21 days to form a habit. I can see that being a thing for sure. It's just back at home in Oklahoma, like my routine is just a little. Hello, welcome to a new vlog. I know I like to point out the obvious, but my hair is a mess. She is super frizzy, and I have a lot of hairs growing back from when like I lost a lot of hair from when I was like crimping and whatever. I do have a lot of hairs growing back, so That makes it even more frizzy.
That's a lot of hair.
Welcome to a new video. Can you guys believe it? Because I don't even know if I can. So I actually don't know where my tripod is. So I'm gonna sit you guys on some markers. We have a little wetness right here because I just refilled the animal's water. So on days that Tommy works, especially, like I have the same like morning routine. I'll wake up, take the dogs out, refill cat food, dog food, water. It's just like every day, just my go-to. They say that it takes 21 days to form a habit. I can see that being a thing for sure. It's just back at home in Oklahoma, like my routine is just a little bit different. But having to form another routine, you know, here in Wisconsin is a little hard because it's like I lived alone.
Girly Pop, you live in Wisconsin now. You and I need to be getting together. I gotta buy you some coffee and we need to talk. Oh my God. Are you kidding me? You're in my neck of the woods now? And by the looks of that bar you were at, I assume Milwaukee? Okay? I don't know for sure. I'm not trying to dox you. Oh my God. I'm
So
so
now
sorry.
it's like different routines for different places.
But anyways, I'm just
By the
saying.
way,
Oh my God.
I finished. I'm actually working on the Camaro. Oh wait, I told someone that I was doing the Corvette or Corvette. What is it called?
Girl. The Corvette. Are you kidding me?
I don't do cars, but this is a Camaro. I told someone. Oh, I knew you guys were gonna fall. I knew it's gonna happen. I saw on Instagram that I was doing the Corvette, but no, I'm doing the Camaro. I'm sorry, I got my cars confused. Look at that.
I synced
I
it.
also completed the Mona Lisa.
Yeah, you did.
Isn't that so cute? I feel like this will look good in Tommy's living room. So I was like,
girl, that is amazing. You are so talented. You really, really are. You really need to start taking more pride in that, girl. Because if everybody's got talents, and you know, I don't even like. I remember sitting with my boys and having to try to figure out those Lego directions,
I don't know what
and some of them were just like, "What?"
I really wanted to be the type of girly pop that did the Legos, completed them, and kept them. But it's like I have done so many that I feel like I need like a designated area, like a designated room, like a Lego room. So I've gotten rid of all the Legos I've done. I've literally done hundreds. Yes, it's a lot, but it's more so about the building of it versus the keeping of it, because it's like, okay, once I'm done with this Camaro, like, cool, it's cute, it's fun, it's fresh, but it's like me building the object is more enticing than keeping the object. But if I
Okay, so you're a lot like I am, where we enjoy the challenge of something like that more so than we enjoy keeping the product when it's done. Like I remember I love to draw, and I always keep my drawings, but like I got really into like knitting and stuff like that for a while. I wasn't into the project after it was done. I was into the project while it was going, you know. So I get that. I definitely do.
the option, girl, I'd have every single Lego I've ever done. I'd have a little museum of Legos. Like I wish, but it hasn't been that way. And like if in the future I do get like a Lego room or a spot to have all my Legos, I'm telling you, I will redo every Lego I've ever done, and that's okay. Some hobbies are expensive, and this is one that is expensive. And
you know what though? I feel like as people with BPD especially, we hyper focus and we hyper fixate on like people in our lives, things that we love to do, you know, so on and so forth. And so we hyper fixate on that stuff like more than normal people, I feel like. So I mean, every hobby for anybody is expensive at that. But think about like us, and I don't know if people quite understand, or if it seems like I'm just trying to say that we're so unique, which I'm not. I'm just trying to say that like BPD, I understand feeling like that completely when it's just hyper fixating on something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay with that fully. I feel like there's so much that I need to like explain and talk to you guys about, and it's just like too much to do in one video.
Sorry, hubby came in.
So I don't know. I need to make a list, like not me looking around for a piece of paper. I need to make like a list and just write down, okay, so I need to talk about these points. I should do them in these specific videos because it's just a lot. It's just a lot. I think specifically for this video, like I shouldn't have to explain that I'm having mental health issues. I really am. And I look back at a year ago and I was also having pretty bad mental health issues around this time of year. I like to reflect. I'm very much a reflector, and I think that's why I do a lot of journaling. I reflect. I like to understand the way I feel. I don't know. It's just, maybe it's because I grew up in and out of like group homes, children's shelters, and very much when you're in that setting, they love a good like, let's express ourselves. Let's sit in a group, go around in a circle and express yourself. So I grew up expressing myself a lot. I grew up with so many therapists, like, because when you're in foster care, like, that's what you do. Like, you're almost obligated to see somebody on the constant. And so I'm very accustomed to expressing myself, but like, I'm not very accustomed to people actually caring. And that's like the sad reality. Like, there are good foster parents out there. But like,
the system is so full right now, or well, it's been full. They have so many cases. They're desperate for people to want to be foster parents, you know. And on top of that, I believe that we definitely feel unheard because it's the wrong people that we're depending on to hear us, if that makes sense.
And group homes. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I was in a good group home. Like, it was an all-girls group home. I was there for about 2 years, and still to this day,
that's good.
There are girls that I lived with there that I still communicate with, and staff members. That was I had fun times there. It was like a slumber party constantly. But the staff there, they didn't care. It didn't feel like they cared. They were there to make their money, and that was that.
That's the thing too, is it's like, I feel the same exact fucking way, completely, in a way that, like, completely unheard. You know, I just kind of like decided that I was going to start making YouTube content and just putting it out there, because it's like, I don't know if I'm being heard. I don't know if anybody cares, but you know what? I'm going to try anyways. And that's kind of like how I feel you're doing things, is just like, and then people express how they care by being so hateful too. And it's like, okay, I just don't get taking the time to do that. You know what I mean? But to each their own, I guess.
Actually hearing me. I reflect back to a year ago, and I was turning to alcohol, and I was living on my own for the first time. It was just like a lot, and it was heavy, and I was turning to alcohol thinking that's what was going to make me feel better, and I was just really depressed. And like, I would come on YouTube, and sometimes I would share that, or sometimes I would just like have a fake persona, because I didn't want to be that person that would constantly come on here and be like, I'm depressed, I'm sad, look at me cry, look at me have a mental breakdown. And I've done that a lot on YouTube, where I'm just fully transparent and I cry. I open up about my anxieties. What was it that I said that people really like to bring up? Mental things is scary. In that clip, I was having so much anxiety that like the world was just heavy on my chest. And that's just a prime example of like times where I really did come on here and just like, I let it all out. And I told myself that I wasn't going to do that this time, because when I do that, like, it's never I'm not going to say never. I talk in a lot of absolutes, and I need to learn how not to do that, because not everything is an absolute. It's just how it is. There is always like a gray area in most situations. I was about to say, like, I was never met with like kind ears. I was never speaking to kind hearts. Yeah. But that's not true. There are a lot of you who do watch me and care about me. Yes. And those people, definitely. Like, I appreciate you more than you know. And I hear you and I see you. But sometimes it's so hard through all the noise.
I get it. I get it, girl. I know what you mean here, too. I know how being bullied in school affected me, and then even afterwards in adult life, because, I'm a good almost 350. I'm like 332 or something like that in weight, and I'm 5'11". So, I mean, and that's me being pretty transparent with you because I don't like to go out there and tell anybody my weight. But at the same time, I feel like you're being transparent. So, of course, I'm going to be that way with you. And, I understand completely how it is for you, where you can't feel validated no matter which way you turn. So it's like you just fall into this lull. You know what I'm saying? So just know that there are people, especially me, that care about you, that watch you with concern and love and not hate. I watch you just because I enjoy seeing you talk and tell me about what's going on with you. Basically, I don't have an ill will against you for doing, and that's why I felt like being a reaction channel. You need one that like is, like a big sister type, one that'll still criticize and still critique things that need to be addressed, but somebody that's gonna sit here and care about you. I believe that Zachary Michael cares, but it's in an like I can't explain it, but you get what I mean, And I'm sure that all of you out there watching me that care about AMBERLYNN as well, too.
And those people, like, I appreciate you more than you know. And I hear you and I see you. But sometimes it's so hard through all the noise. And that's just reality. It's truly reality. So I told myself this time, like, okay, AMBERLYNN, you feel yourself slowly getting into a weird, depressed headspace. And normally I would share that with YouTube. And I told myself, I'm just going to disappear instead. And I shouldn't have done that.
This was
I know I
not a time where you wanted to get on YouTube and really hear everybody talk bad about not only you, but your new partner. All that's going to do is just set the relationship off like shit. You know what I'm saying? And I believe that you're embarrassed. That you're embarrassed of the fact that you're happy with Tommy and you're happy with your life and everyone's coming down on you. Like, not so much embarrassed. I don't know if that's the right word. But like, embarrassed to say that you're having a hard time with your mental health is what I meant. And people are going to be like, well, you're happy with Tommy. Why are you having such a hard time? Blah, blah, blah. And it makes you feel like, okay, should I be feeling that way in a new relationship? But it is very plausible to feel that way when you're in your situation. You know what I'm saying?
Went on to Instagram is because, like, I felt bad because it's like I upload pretty frequently and I'm part of people's routines, whether for good or bad. And it's just like I just disappeared. And I think what might have also triggered it so hard is like I have been in like a high, when you first fall in love and like things are so good and you're like going out and you're hanging out with friends and you're doing things that like you don't normally do. And you're just like literally having the time of your life and you're so happy. And like mental health like takes away that like high, that super high happiness and just like that great feeling.
That makes
when
sense.
That was taken from me, it was like I hit like a rock. I hit like a bottom. And I have done so much crying. Like, I am with Tommy. I am with someone that I love. But I feel so depressed. And it's like, it's not fair because it's like, I'm getting people on Instagram because I was doing these Q&As on there. I was getting people on there saying, like, if you're so happy with Tommy, then why are you depressed? Two things can coexist at the same time. Yeah. I just feel like mental health isn't black and white, and it was just easier for me to like live without filming my life for thousands and thousands and thousands of people. It felt safer to me to just disappear, and I do slowly feel myself getting.
That's the thing, is that sometimes the symptom of our mental health is that instead of feeling like we are driven to defend ourselves, we just want to hide away and just be like, you know what? If I just don't, especially when we're trying to be happy with somebody we're just starting to be with, I don't want to deal with this right now. I'll deal with this at another time. I just want to ignore it and hope it goes away type deal, situation type deal.
Like out of this like weird depressed headspace. I do feel that. And it's just like I have BPD and that's been like hectic like it's just been hectic. It's not fair that like I have these things while I'm trying to just like be happy and just live. Like it's not fair. And there's only really one thing I can do, and that is go to therapy. But some reason I'm so scared to go to therapy for like BPD. I don't know what it is, but something about it really freaking scares me.
You know what? AMBERLYNN, I have a challenge for you. I don't know if you're going to see this or whatever. I know you watch reaction channels sometimes. So if you do, hi. But I have a challenge for you. I was referred to the behavioral health in my area to contact them to do the DBT therapy for my BPD. I will vlog my entire experience and I will start it, make the appointment and everything. You can either do it with me or after watching my vlog, realize it's not as scary as you're making it seem and go from there. I will do that. Then I'll do my best to help you ease your fears,
I think it's because it's almost as if it's like truly, truly confirming. Like, AMBERLYNN, you got the BPD. It's like, yeah, I was diagnosed. Yeah. I experienced BPD. It'll show face though at the wrong times. Almost daily. I feel it. I'm aware. Like, I'm cognizant of it and I have to deal with it. But it's like going to therapy for it, like having to like stare at it, talk about it.
Right.
It's just surreal and it's not something I want to do, not something I want to experience, but it's like, that doesn't matter. It's something that I have to do.
Right.
And I'm not sure when I'm going to be doing it, but it has to happen because I don't know. Is this seasonal depression?
Maybe.
I don't know. Mental health is like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's not always understood. And I'm telling you guys, I have had some breakdowns, like true breakdowns. And this is exactly how I felt a year ago. Like, I don't know if it's like the change in weather, because there is a such thing as like seasonal depression. I don't know if that's like what's happening to me.
It's changed enough.
I don't know. I know that like I don't want to be medicated. I don't want to be medicated. I was medicated for majority of my life.
I know. I hate being medicated as well, honey. Right now they have me on Paxil, which seems to be helping my symptoms for the most part, but like BPD is not something that you can cure with medication. It's strictly like talk therapy, like DBT therapy. So you have to do those therapies in order to get better. A lot of people don't understand that. They think you can just go to the psychiatrist and get on a medication and that's that. No, it's not.
Foster care. Like, I was diagnosed with depression at the age of 9 and put on Prozac. Like, that's crazy. Like, 9-year-olds should not ever have to deal with that. So I've been...
No, not that. That is, in fact, way too young. Because I remember I was put on it when I was like 14 and I lost my freaking mind, went suicidal and everything.
Out of medicine my whole life. And I was taking Lamictal for 5 years because I was diagnosed bipolar years and years ago. So I was taking Lamictal for that. And I don't ever want to be put on medicine. So it's like with BPD and seasonal depression, like I know some people take meds for seasonal depression. I get that. Me, I kind of just like, wing it.
Stick it out.
And instead of like complaining about it, I just disappeared because I knew that's what was going to happen. I was going to come on here and be like, I am so fucking happy with Tommy, but I am depressed.
Right.
Because I am going through a depression that I seem to go through every single year. And then with BPD, it's like, there are medicines that can like help with like your mood. Like there's nothing that can like heal a BPD. Like you're not gonna like be healed with medicine. It's not gonna happen. I will say that like Lamictal did help with my BPD as well. I'm not gonna lie.
I know that really.
But I don't want to be medicated. And I think that's a personal choice, and that's okay. So it's easier for me to say I don't want to be medicated. So I don't have the, what am I going to say? I don't have the option to complain, which I really do. It's like, it's no one's fault that they have mental illness. No. It's no one's fault. And I think that being medicated should be an option because that is serious. And I don't like medicine. You guys know that.
Yeah.
But what I do have an option is therapy. So with BPD, therapy can very much be the main thing that helps with people with BPD. It's DBT therapy. I need to do it. Everyone and their mama and their uncle recommends it to me, and I need to just go for it. But I want you guys to know that, like, I haven't been not uploading because I'm lazy or because I don't care about you guys or because of anything like that.
Let's go together.
I
told you.
It started
I got a challenge for
as
you
like,
with
okay, I'm going to spend
therapy.
some time with Tommy. Even though in the back of my mind, like, I slowly felt this depression coming. And it happens every year. I have to be, like, very cognizant of that. I have to, like, say that because a lot of people are, like, blaming Tommy for my, like, lack of uploads. No. She has been so supportive, and she's just, like, she understands that I need a break, but she's also, like, very encouraging when it comes to, like, things that I enjoy and love. And she knows that I love YouTube. And she's, like, you know, upload when you want, but she's always like giving me cute little ideas. Like we want to do y'all, I gathered so many questions for you guys and I like to physically write. So, I gathered so many questions from you guys for me and Tommy to answer. So that's something that's still like up in the air. At first I was like, I don't want to do this. Oh,
by the way, if you're watching, Amber, I'm making
sorry.
you a journal. For some reason, I don't know why, but I thought it was my own house. Oh my god, I freaked for a minute. Like, I only have one dog and it's a beagle. What the fuck? But anyways, you guys heard the dogs, obviously. Well, in the one video, the last one that I reacted to, you could hear the dogs like running up the stairs or something, I assume, and like playing around up there. Because it sounded like a herd of elephants, like just running back and forth. It was funny. You don't remember you went and looked. Which, I don't know why you have to defend that in the first fucking place, but I understand. I know what people think about Tommy and all that, but for me, Tommy has not done anything to you, AMBERLYNN, in a bad way. She hasn't done anything to make me react to her negatively, if that makes sense. So I don't have a reason to, and I'm not going to assume things just because of past stuff. I don't like it done to me, and I'm sure as shit not gonna do it to her. In fact, I think she seems sweet. I think she seems good for you. So yeah, we're gonna go from there. We're not gonna pass any judgments here on this channel towards Tommy. I know that. Not here, AMBERLYNN.
So yeah, this is for that. So I'm going to write the questions on here and then like fold them up and like, I want to put them in like a clear vase. I think it'll look really pretty with like the colors. And you guys, I'm telling you, there's so many questions. This angle's hectic. But I don't know. I need to do my job. I need to come on here. I need to be myself.
Yes.
I need to be myself. Like, yes. I need to be myself.
Yes.
This is me. Like, I grew popularity in being myself. I have lessened in popularity by watering down who I am. That's eye-opening.
Yeah.
That
it very much should be eye-opening to you, girl. It should be eye-opening to you for you to realize that fuck all these people that talk shit. They don't have a rhyme or reason in your life. So you do what you're going to do. Live your life. Be happy. And no matter what you do, even if you're a saint, you're going to piss someone off. And if you're pissing a lot of people off, you're doing your job. Because they're usually just jealous. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever. Just do you, girl.
The AMBERLYNN that, like, has more personality and, like, shows more of, like, her vulnerable side and, like, isn't afraid to be like, yeah, this is me. Like, that AMBERLYNN is the AMBERLYNN that people came here for. I'm going to go ahead and assume. As much as people like to talk shit and say what they gotta say, which is a lot, deep down it's like, you're here for a reason, I'm assuming. So I don't know. Like, anyways, oh, and I uploaded a TikTok and an Instagram of calling myself like a fat squirrel because the sound went viral because this lady on TikTok really was like filming a squirrel saying, look at this morbidly obese squirrel. Like, it's literally so funny. And TikTok and Instagram thought that I was bullying myself. So they took it down because they were like, you're bullying. And I was like, no, I'm not. It's just so funny. And like, so many people have used that sound because the original has 8.1 million likes. So
that's funny.
So many people have used that sound, and they're not getting their stuff taken down, but they took down mine because they thought that I was bullying myself. And I had to like reach out and be like, I'm not bullying myself. Like, I did like a little appeal thing, but TikTok still was like, no.
Yeah, they don't care.
And I'm like, girl, who am I bullying? Like, I just thought it was so funny and cute. Like, I was scrolling the TikTok, and when I saw that squirrel and I heard the sound, I was like, that is genuinely, like, that made me laugh. I was like, I need that, like, laughter. So then, you guys know.
Comedic girly. Trollin'.
Like, I'm, like, a comedic girly, like a troll. Like, that's funny. Like, to me, that's funny. That's lighthearted, in my opinion. It's funny to me. Like, sometimes you gotta take a dark situation and you gotta make it funny. I have been so depressed. I have been self-loathing. After time of, like, finding myself and loving myself. But it's, like, mental illness, folks. Mental illness. It's not... I get
that all the time.
It's not fun. By the way, my bra, like, this is so hexicana. My bra has a little, like, lump right here, and you guys want to know why? I'll take my phone and I'll be like,
the bra, the girls,
fuck a purse,
the ladies,
fuck a like a pocket.
We're gonna end it there because she's not really saying much now at the end there, but yeah, so it seems like our girl is really making herself at home in Wisconsin there, and that's okay. Let her make herself at home. Let her be in a good relationship. Stop hating on her for finding somebody that actually makes her happy. And let's see if this one goes well. Hopefully it doesn't turn into something bad. And I do hope that Amber, I mean, I believe her to be smart enough that where if she starts to see the signs of a feederism or something like that, that she'll end things herself or ask to get counseling or do whatever is needed for their relationship. But as of right now, we have no reason to hate on Tommy or her. Just let her be happy. Let's let her bring in the Christmas season with love and see where it goes. Anyways, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Mwah. Ba, 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 ba.